Hey, Guess War fans. It's been a while. I'm not sure when the last time I uploaded on the channel, but I've been pretty busy, so that's why I haven't been really uploading on the channel. I've mostly been focusing on a different channel, which is my main channel, my gaming channel. Which, if you want to check it out, there'll be a link in the description down below, so you can go check it out if you guys want to. But a lot have changed since we've last spoken. I'm officially now out of high school. Yeah, I'm a free man. Yeah, I like the last time you guys saw me, I was still just a kid. But now I'm a full-on adult. So uh, yeah, a lot have really changed. But I wanted to hop on here real quick, just to kind of let you guys know that I am still here. Um, I am currently working on my main channel, which I just talked about, and if you want to check it out, there'll be a link in the description, so feel free to go check it out. But I'm also working on this analog horror series that I've been working on for the last couple of years, and within the last year, I've only started actually working on it. And I got about one episode out already. I'm currently hard at work at coming up with some story bits or elements for episode 2. A lot of it I have done, but there's still a lot more that I want to add, so it is taking a bit of time. And then the other thing is that once I get around to actually filming it, I'm gonna have to try to figure out how in the world I'm actually gonna do it, because so far with the story of episode 2, it's starting to go places that I easily won't be able to do in camera or in live action. So I'm gonna have to start learning how to use like game engines and stuff to try to bring things to life, to give it that realism, or at least try to get it closest to that. Yeah, so I'm working on that. And also, if you want to check that out, there'll be a link in the description down below. But what? Let's stop talking about that. Let's go into why you might be here and why you may have clicked on this video. So, it's been years since there's been a Guess War movie, and I know I announced Guess War 4, and alongside that, I even announced the remaster slash remake for Guess War 3, and they're still coming. It's just that what's happening right now is that when I look back at Guess War 3, there's a lot of stuff that I'm like, okay, this needs to change, or this needs to be done in a different way than the way it was. And so because of that, it's taking much longer. And also, because I was still in school while I announced that, it put an extra layer of pressure, because I was just at the time trying to manage everything, and there were just too many things on my shoulders. And to finally now be out of school, I can actually make that my main focus. So Guess War 3 remaster slash remake, it's still happening, it's still coming. Hopefully it will come out this year. And I know I announced that Guess War 4 would come out this year. Likely might not come out this year. It really just depends, because I'm also working on my other channels, and again, if you want to check them out, there'll be a link in the description. But yeah, there's just been so much as of the last few years that really like has been an obstacle, really, for me to be able to work on the movies and stuff. So to finally not have to worry about all of that is a huge relief. It's just really the only and I want you guys to know, like, within the last few months, I have not really been working on it, and the reason why is mostly just to kind of like just brainstorm and kind of just think about how I'm going to go about things. And all that planning and stuff. So hopefully soon I'll start working on it again. Instead of hopefully, or not hopefully, but just, instead of later, because I do hope it comes out this year. And I think I may, I don't know, I have bad memory loss. I tend to forget things a lot, so I may have said it earlier that it will come out this year. I hope so. So I probably shouldn't have said that if I did say that, but if I did, keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully it'll come out this year, but I don't want to give a definitive answer. Yeah, so guess what? Still there. Now I do want to talk about something about the future of this particular channel. So even though Guess What is still happening, I have everything, or almost everything, in mind for Guess What 4, which will be the conclusion, the final chapter. But what I can say, because obviously I don't want to get into spoilers, I want it to be a huge surprise for a lot of people who have grown up as Guess What fans. And I just want you to know that the ending for Guess What 4 is going to be, and this will probably have a lot of people speculating, this will be an open ending, meaning that it'll be an ending for the Guess What franchise, but it leaves it open to me coming back if I want to come back and do Guess What 5, 6, and 7. Now, as of right now, I'm not 100% sure, mostly because I really want to work on my Analog Horror series, but I still want to make sure I get these last 2 movies out for you guys, because you guys have been waiting for a long time. So I just hope that that eventually I do get around to doing 5, 6, and 7, and I eventually get around to really wanting to do them. But it is just one of those things where Analog series as right now is my main focus after I get these things out. So 5, 6, and 7 might not happen, or it might be just sometime later, but I don't know. I do want to add one more thing, and this is really the big thing pertaining to the channel's future. If I do end up ending it on Guess What 4 and I don't feel like doing Guess What 5, 6, and 7, then I think once those movies come out, that'll be it for this channel. I don't think I would be uploading anymore really on this channel, because to me I just don't see what else I could upload on the channel, because I don't want to do like gaming stuff or anything else. Like, I have a gaming channel and I want that to be, my main channel for gaming and stuff. And so yeah, now I don't know if there's anything else I want to add really, other than plugging my main channel. So if you guys want to come on over and subscribe to my main channel, feel free to. I make some videos there. I don't do videos often, like every week. It's mostly like every other month or once a month, or just randomly. So feel free to come over there. I will be doing live streams, and I have been doing live streams on that channel, so feel free to come on by and join the live streams. I am streaming over on Twitch now. It's multi-stream, so you're basically seeing exactly what I'm streaming on YouTube over on Twitch at the same time, in real time. I just did it mostly just so it branches out to a new audience who's over on Twitch, but also for preferences if someone wants to watch it over on Twitch, because if you guys know, Twitch has some other I don't know, like other ways I guess you can interact with the stream that can be cool and stuff, where YouTube's kind of bland. So yeah, but yeah, I think that's about it. I think I got everything that I wanted to say in this video. Uh, hopefully things made. Hopefully things that I've said throughout this made sense. Hopefully, because now, like right now, as I'm speaking, I'm thinking to my head, I'm like, oh God, am I gonna have to re-record this again? There's a chance that I may have said something that makes no sense. So I'm gonna listen back to the audio. But if you're seeing this, then it worked out. But yeah, Guess What fans, just know that I still know that you guys want these movies, and I'm gonna make it happen. It's gonna take time, because this is the one thing, is that when I was little and making these Guess What movies, it was one of those things where I could easily just come up with things, direct it, done, go on to the next scene. It was like, just come up with a story on the fly, and that's how I did it. But the thing is, with now, because of how much I've grown and evolved, and the way I view filmmaking and stuff, and I even was in a somewhat of a filmmaking class, it was one of those things where now, as a visionary and as a somewhat of a director, I'm not gonna call myself a director because I think I need to be at least in a bigger league, or at least have a project that blows up. Then I would consider myself a director, but a somewhat director. I'm more now picky about how shots are done and stuff. So if I go reviewing the movie and I see a shot that I'm like, I don't like that shot no more, then I'll go back and just straight up refilm that again. And I'm always about the camera angle and always making sure things happen when they're supposed to happen and shot. So but also CGI and visual effects can help, so sometimes I don't have to worry about it, but I'm very on it, like as if a real director is directing these movies. So it's gonna take a bit longer now, since my view of directing things, or somewhat directing things, has evolved over the years. So yeah, but I think that's it. I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. But thank you guys so much for listening to what I had to say. Guess What will be back. Just remember, it will take time. And hey, by the way, do expect a video. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, really. Maybe I might put something together to kind of show you guys what you guys can expect from the new Guess What movies on May 19th, because this May I'll officially be 20 years old, which is a huge milestone, because when I made these Guess What movies, Guess What came out on May 19 of 2018, and that's when I turned 13, and I'll never forget that day, because that's when Zep Plays made a video on my video. I will never forget that. He was like the one YouTuber that was a Roblox YouTuber that I looked up to at the time, and I was like, oh my God, my number one favorite YouTuber reacted to my video. I was freaking out. But yeah, I obviously, I was working on the movie before my birthday. It came out on my birthday, so I technically made this movie when I was 12, and then released it on my birthday when I turned 13. So 8 years later, I'm officially gonna be 20. So do expect something. I know I'm gonna do something, because it's only right that I do something, because you guys have changed my life all those years ago, and I think if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing my main channel. I wouldn't be doing my analog. Well, maybe my analog. I don't know. Maybe. But definitely led me down the path of working on my main channel and stuff, and the gaming stuff. And also, it's a gaming channel. I don't know if I said that. Feel free to check it out if you like games, horror games, all that stuff. So it's only right, and I thank you all. But I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. I don't want this video to go any longer. I don't know how long this recording is, so I'm just gonna have to find out while I edit this. But yeah, thank you guys so much. And I guess that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And remember, always have a fantastic day. Alright, bye.